Hey, it's your boy Luke Davie. Let's talk. So apparently this lady is married and she's been a big fan of Aventura for a long time before she met her husband, and it was her dream to meet the band, and she was in love with this particular band member, and she always wanted to meet him. So she had a moment at the concert. They let her on stage. She gives him a hug and she kisses him, and then she proceeds to sit next to him for the remainder of the concert with her hand on his lap. Now, if you were her husband, how would you react? Her husband divorced her uh, immediately. Now, if it was me, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't divorce her immediately because, it's hard to split up a family. Um, it's embarrassing and definitely hurtful, but it's a forgivable offense considering the things that men usually do when they cheat. Uh, Worse is done, by men in the strip clubs, and men, you know how a lot of us behave in strip clubs. Not all of us, but a lot of us do worse than this in a strip club after a few drinks. Very bad behavior. So, and women forgive us all the time of some of the stuff we be doing. So, although this is embarrassing, I definitely would, express my displeasure, to my wife, and I will also take a brief separation just so she can really feel it. I will, pack up some stuff and, take a little break for a couple days or a week or two. But then I'll come back. I'm not trying to break up my family and put my kids through all of that over a kiss. But sometimes it's cheaper to keep her. Sometimes when these things happen, a woman comes back and comes back stronger. And now you got the upper hand, and she has to make that up to you for the rest of her life. You don't got to go through the divorce and all the stress that comes with that. If kids are happy, and she gonna have to be the nastiest she's ever been, the freakiest she's ever been, the most submissive, most subservient woman ever to make up for the fact that I didn't leave her. And you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have a more dedicated woman after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you got to have the moment of your dreams with this guy that's a fantasy moment, because obviously he's not gonna take you as his girlfriend. You're not gonna be with him, so you got your fantasy moment. And I would probably be like, you know what, I gotta be able to have some type of fantasy moment or something as a trade off. But definitely, as a man, sometimes it's just pimping. You don't just get rid of girls just because they do something. Sometimes you just let them feel, your displeasure, and make them feel bad about it, and make them promise to be better. And if they, comply and do better and be a better woman because they messed up, you're ultimately the winner. You know what I'm saying? Because if you marry her, that means you love that woman. So, don't just toss her to the side just like that and break up your happy home over a kiss. You know what I'm saying? Get past your emotions and make a wise and logical decision. Because a lot of times, men and women do things, and you know what I'm saying, it's just a moment. Don't throw away, everything you care about and love and destroy your whole world over a moment. You know what I'm saying? A moment of passion, and then you have a moment of showing you're hurt and you're upset, and then we get back to a higher level. You got a better woman sometimes, a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? This moment, what she did, that's better than her falling in love with a regular dude. and she's, you know what I'm saying, got a whole thing going on where she's in love with some other guy. This is a fantasy moment. We could let that slide because, you know, we kings and mature men and pimps out here. We understand how the game goes. Peace.